back to the VAR Room where Americans talk soccer. I'm your co-host today, Aegis, alongside me, Jin. How you doing today, Jin?
Hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. I'm doing good. Thank you, Idris.
Well, thanks everyone for subscribing. I still see y'all not giving us those likes. Don't worry, I'm watching y'all. I'm coming to hunt y'all down, but we'll let it slide for this week,
Smash that like button.
Make sure you smash it, and we appreciate you following us. And today, we just have something short. We're still expecting Spurs to play their semifinal leg of the Europa. Oh, they're not into Europa League yet. Oh, I forgot. I forgot. No, my bad. I forgot. But we're just gonna do a Champions League predictions. Who we want to see in the finals, who we think will be in the finals, and Europa League predictions for the semifinals. Who will be in the finals as well, and who will win both competitions. So let's start with the Champions League because it's like more prestigious, I guess. So we have Man City versus Paris Saint-Germain. They have a 2-1 lead. So who do you think is going to go through in that game?
I think this one goes to Man City. Man City's been such a good form lately, and PSG, they've been doing all right. They've been doing pretty well in the Ligue 1, and I don't think they're first place right now in Ligue 1, but Neymar's coming back form, and Mbappe's there. Mbappe magic, Project Mbappe. Them way there, so he's gonna be there. So it's gonna be a very good matchup. But given that Man City is winning 2-1. I think Man City has a chance to bottle because Man City is pretty good at bottling too when they're winning. I think they have more chance winning against Man City. Teams have more chance winning against Man City when they're actually losing. I think PSG, this was their strategy. 2-1 was the score they wanted, and Man City put them into a mentality where they're not really trying, and then boom, PSG with the counter attack, Neymar. Mbappe. I think PSG is going to take this. And I really hope PSG takes this because Pochettino, he left Spurs. And this is the time where he has like a really good chance of winning with PSG. Very impressive how PSG also made it to the finals last year. So they know what it's like to be in the finals. So them way there. I think they're going to make it to the final. What about you, Idris?
I think Man City make that easy. They got the 2 away goals. It's not easy to beat Paris Saint-Germain in the Parc des Princes, and that's what they did. They showed their quality. I think overall they have a better team. I mean, PSG has Neymar and Mbappe. That's really all you need. They're big game players, but like Man City do have big game players. We saw it with Mahrez, De Bruyne, even Foden, Gundogan. And I don't think Pep will want to bottle another semifinal. He wants to be in the final. I think he wants to win it. So we're going to see a ruthless Man City. And their defense, like last game, Diaz had pretty much everything under wraps. Like he kept Mbappe quiet. And I've never seen Mbappe quiet in a big game. So I think Man City will win this one. But if they win, it's going to be a very slim lead. It's probably going to be a 2-2, but Man City have the away goal. So they'll go through on that. But I think Man City still.
What's your final score prediction for the second leg?
Man City? 2-2. So that would be 2-2. And Man City will go on to, what's it called?
4-3 aggregate, Man City?
Yeah, 4-3.
Good take. I think for me, it's going to be 3-1 for PSG, and then 4-3 PSG. So,
oh wow! Okay.
Let's see our next
game.
Goes.
Yeah, our next game is Chelsea versus Real Madrid. It's a 1-1 right now. So, what are your thoughts on that one?
Kai Havertz, Kai Havertz. I think Kai Havertz is gonna score a goal on this game. He's on an immense form right now. He just scored 2 goals in the EPL against, I think it was Brighton, and he's been doing really good. So I think that's going to be a game change for Chelsea. Like, this was a time where Chelsea really needed a couple players to step up. Timo Werner has not been stepping up. He just missed a really clear chance recently as well. Was right in front of the goalie. Everything was done correctly until that last shot of Timo. I feel for Timo. He's a good player. I think he just needs to he needs more time to get used to this Premier League level, and his mentality also has to harden a little more. But I think Kai's gonna step it up. Real Madrid, obviously, very good team, very solid team, top contender in La Liga. They're fighting the top spot against Atletico Madrid. So both teams are on really good form. But I think from my experience, what I've seen in the past years, I think Real Madrid is going to take it because they have more experience. I mean, it's a fairly new team, very they're rebuilding. Actually, no, I'm thinking about Barcelona. Okay, Real Madrid, but I think Real Madrid, yeah, I think they're a good team. They're gonna put up a good fight against Chelsea, but Chelsea's been not beating the top contenders in EPL. They're just beating like mid-level and a couple top tens, So I think Real Madrid's gonna take it. What about you?
Yeah. I think Chelsea messed up the first leg in the sense that they should have finished Real Madrid. They were the better team for the first 20 or so minutes, and Werner missed some chances. Might come back to haunt them, but leaving it to 1-1. I mean, 1-1 is a good result for Chelsea because they have the away goal, but leaving it at that against Real Madrid, like you said, they have the experience. They know how to win. Like we saw Benzema, he's a big game player. I mean, Real Madrid were not at their best, and they still managed to give a fight. If they're at their best, I don't think Chelsea have a chance, really. I think Real Madrid on the day, they played very, very bad. But Chelsea didn't take advantage of that. And I think that's going to be their downfall. And I'm with you. I think Real Madrid go through easy to the final.
Yeah. What's your thought on the Timo's miss? That
I mean,
open chance.
that's been the definition of his season, really. So I can't really blame him. I mean, I give Timo a lot of shit this season because Chelsea fans were quick to talk. Yeah, they were quick to talk like he's going to be the best striker in the league, blah, 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 Harry Kane, come outside. I'm just like, chill. The Premier League is different. And the fact that he's not producing the same numbers. I mean, I want him to do good. Like, you always want a young person to do good. But, like, I think Chelsea fans kind of jinxed it, in my opinion. Too much pressure on him. Like, he was supposed to be their goal scorer and stuff. And I just think that's his season, really. He's missed hella chances. And if you think about it, if he scored most of those chances, he'll probably have like 30 goals this season, maybe. But hopefully next season, you never know.
So who do you think is going to step up for Chelsea as a striker next game?
I don't know. There are rumors that they want to buy Lukaku back or they want to go all in on Haaland, which I think is harsh on Werner. Only one season, you give him one season and you're like, yeah, I'm going to buy another world-class striker. I think that's kind of harsh, really. It can kind of kill his confidence, really.
You think, does he deserve another season?
Yeah, definitely. Everyone deserves at least 2 seasons. A manager, a new player coming from a different league. Because, we think about the Premier League, like it's one of the best in the sense that no game is like necessarily easy there. We've seen it with multiple teams, There's a lot of pressure on it. You don't get time on the ball. You have to be quick. You have to do this. And it takes some time to adapt to. Like we've seen Thomas Partey, like at Atletico Madrid, he looked like a world-class player. Look at him now at Arsenal. Like he's not looking to bank over 10 million. And I just think that's down to the Premier League. I mean, I'm being harsh on him, but it's just the fact of the matter. We've seen it. We've seen Pepe, 72 million, was killing it in France. Comes to the Premier League, doesn't really do that well. Lo Celso killed it in Spain, comes to the Premier League. It's taking him time. Even in Ndombele, last season, he didn't really do anything. Spurs marquee signing, and Spurs fans gave up on him, but look at him now. He's probably one of the best midfielders. So I think with time, he'll come good. I think the only reason Chelsea fans should be concerned is that if this goes on for like 4 to 5 seasons, then you have to start worrying.
Yeah, I think one more season sounds pretty reasonable for Timo's case. But I think after even one more season, if he shows the same result, missing those clear chances, I think that's gonna be it for him with Chelsea, his journey. Because like Ndombele's case, you mentioned, he did not get a lot of chances under Mourinho for a season, and I think fans were still keeping their eyes on Ndombele, and they were actually agreeing that they were still with Ndombele's side to make him play more games. And actually, it actually happened this season, and he actually stepped it up. He showed up. But Timo's case, he does get a lot of games already, and he's missing these chances. So I don't know. We'll see. Because I'm just saying that Timo might be sent. He might get sent out, this season.
I mean, Chelsea are kind of ruthless, so that would be harsh on him. But it's Chelsea again. Like, they have zero class. So I don't expect a lot from them. They're a classless club. But all right. So the final, Man City, Real Madrid. Who wins it for you?
Man City, Chelsea, Real Madrid.
No, you said Real Madrid will go through. So,
the final. The final.
Oh, you said PSG.
Yeah,
PSG, Real Madrid.
Yeah. PSG
who do you think will win
versus Real Madrid?
Who do you think will win?
PSG, man. Too much pace for Real Madrid.
Mm-mm.
What do you think?
I said Man City, Real Madrid. I think Man City win it.
Man City's gonna win it?
Yeah, I want to say they deserve to win it. I'll put it that way. And I really want them to win it just because Pep hasn't won a Champions League since he left Barcelona. He's a genius of a manager. This man is playing with no striker. He literally he puts 2 strikers on the bench and decides to play with no striker. So he's just a genius. Yeah, he's just a genius.
And do you think Aguero stepping up, he just scored a goal. Do you think he's going to show up?
No, I don't think he's going to play, actually. I think he's done out here for the season. He'll probably play the rest of the Premier League games, and Pep will give the big boys. I mean, Aguero, injuries, he's been unfortunate with injuries, really. So.
All right, good take, Idris. Let's move on to Europa League. Wait, Idris, yes. Did you give us your final prediction? Who's going to take it? Oh, yeah, Man City. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, Man City. Yeah, so Europa League, Manchester United, Roma, that game's pretty much done and dusted. 6-2, first leg. It's kind of obvious that...
Pretty clear,
yeah. United already in the finals. They're popping champagne. They don't even need to show up for the second leg. They can put the kids out. They can put their under 10s. They can put out their under 10s. So that game's done, really. So I don't think there's much to talk about that. Then you have Bottle FC versus Villarreal.
Oh, Idris, come on, man. That's your love of a club.
We're so lucky to be in that game. I'm not even gonna lie. Villarreal were the better team on the day. They should have scored at least 5, and I'm not even kidding. At least 5. But Unai Emery, he kind of bottled it. Like, he had a 2-goal lead at halftime. He took off a striker to put on a defensive mid. Like, they had Arsenal at their throats, and you take off your striker to put on a defensive mid to kind of see out the game with 45 minutes left. I mean, we've seen Arsenal show up in like second halves, and they've shown their quality, and that's what happened. I mean, the penalty was kind of fortunate, but still, he kind of gave us a lifeline. He put the intention out that I'm happy with the 2-0. And we got the away goal, so back at the Emirates, hopefully we can go through, but if we play how we played the first leg, we're not going through at all. We have no chance.
Yeah, I think Smith Rowe just felt very uncomfortable in his new position as a top.
Yeah, the false nine. Yeah, false nine. I don't know
Yeah,
why Arteta did it. Maybe he saw Pep and he was like, I'm gonna copy my friend, but it just didn't work out. And the fact that he didn't change it,
yeah,
it baffles me. Like I've reached that point where I'm Arteta out.
yeah.
I've, I've
Really?
reached that point.
Already?
Yeah,
You're
I've
Arteta
reached
out.
I reached that point 2 weeks ago because this
Yeah.
decision's just it's not good enough. Think about it. We're 10th in the league. It's just not good enough. Really, like I've tried to back him. I mean, he doesn't get all the blame because the players have let him down. I was watching this Arsenal podcast, and they're just showing, I think, 10 games where mistakes have cost us the 3 points. That's 30 points right there, you know?
Yeah, that's a lot of
But so
mistakes.
that's a lot of mistakes. So I can't put all the blame on him, but it's easier to change the manager than change a 22-man or 25-man squad. And that's just unfortunate because I think with time he'll be a good coach. We've seen glimpses of what he can do as a manager, but it's Arsenal. He can't be learning on the job really.
It's
It's
only
kind of
his
tough.
second season though, right? First.
This is his first full season.
First season. Yeah. I think he
Yeah,
needs
but
more time.
he,
He's
he
building
does need more
something.
time.
He's building
He
something,
does need
Idris.
he does need time, but I don't think Arsenal is the right place to have the time. We need something. We need to climb back because I personally say we're like 5 years behind the top teams in England. So City, Liverpool, even Chelsea, we're at least 5 years behind them, and the gap is just getting bigger. Before we know it, we're probably 7 years because they get the investments, they get everything. So maybe with limited resources, we might have to get a manager who can work with limited resources. Like I don't know who we can get, but because I don't see any other top manager out there. Arsenal fans are shouting for Allegri, but if they want to play expensive football, don't hire Allegri.
Yeah.
We're just going to defend, and Arsenal fans don't like just defending. So, I mean, I want to give him time, but it's becoming disastrous at this point, really.
Yeah, I think Callum Chambers I think he had a great game last game. And I think he's gonna be a world class. I think he's really good. And his crosses are really good. That's why I really like his playing style.
Yeah.
And Ceballos stepped it up last game.
Nah, he needs to go back to Madrid. I don't want him. Nah,
He started off so well for Arsenal.
yeah, he gave us false hope.
But
No,
he's
I'll drive him.
inconsistent.
I'll drive him. I'll drive him back to Madrid.
You'll fly him out.
No, I'll drive him. I'll drive him to Madrid.
Oh,
He needs to go back to.
There's ocean in between. You're gonna drive under ocean.
We'll get a boat. We'll figure it out. He needs to go back to Madrid. Like he's so inconsistent, and it's just he's almost sabotaged our whole Europa League campaign. The past few I think from the quarterfinals, he's kind of sabotaged quarterfinals. He gave away a goal or two goals.
Yeah.
Round of 16, he gave away a goal. Semifinals, he got sent off against Villarreal. So it's just I can't. He needs to go back to Madrid. I mean, he's just not suited for the Premier League. He's like, you should have watched. I don't know if you saw the game against Villarreal. You remember Juan Foyt, the Spurs player on loan at Villarreal?
Yeah, Juan Foyt played really well.
Yeah, he gave Ceballos a run for his money. Ceballos made Foyt look world class, man. That's how bad he was. He made him look world class. Like, he was just running through Ceballos.
Initially, I thought Foyt did a penalty foul on Pepe, but the VAR ruled it out.
Offside. It was offside.
Yeah.
But it was another phase of play. But we can get into VAR. We've got into VAR like 3 times already on this podcast.
VAR.
Make sure you check that out. Yeah, get it out the game. Like I hate it when they start drawing those lines. They start measuring.
Rulers.
It's like 0.04 centimeters offside. Like,
yeah.
Come on. But that aside, who do you think will go through, Villarreal or Arsenal?
Just one more thing though, man. I think Aubameyang the last chance, if he was in the forms, he would have made it. But because
Yeah,
the
I
guy
said that.
coming up, super hard tackle, not even touching him, just fold it once, fold it once to the left, and then he has an open goal right there. Just a little more patience, but he goes for the weak shot, and it doesn't work out. So
Yeah,
he should have made
I
that.
think, yeah, he's just coming back from malaria, so I don't put it on him. But I agree with you. Inform Aubameyang definitely scores that. And he hasn't been himself this season. Hopefully next season we can get him back, or even towards the end of the season, we can get him back to his best. It's going to be pretty important.
Yeah. So yeah, to answer your question, Idris, Villarreal versus Arsenal. Man, you guys really struggled. Arsenal really struggled. Moreno didn't even score. It was the defenders that scored. Albiol and Trigueros, midfielder Trigueros, that they're not the usual scorers for Villarreal. It's usually Moreno or like Chukwueze or Carlos Bacca. He didn't play, but these are the most top players that play, for Villarreal. And man, I think you guys got to find a way to block Parejo. He created a lot of chances for Villarreal, and Chukwueze was like just on you guys, man. Like on the right side, just every time it's Chukwueze. So, given that performance for Villarreal and Arsenal that I saw, I think Villarreal is gonna take it, man. Like 1-1. I think it's gonna be 1-1.
Yeah, that's what I see too. I think even if we can win 1-0, it will be fine. But it's going to be hard. I think we need to turn up. We've seen Arsenal turn up when we least expect them to turn up. Look at Slavia Prague. They haven't lost a game at home, for nearly over 2 years, and Arsenal go ship 4 against them. So you never know what you get with Arsenal, really. So I'm just hoping they turn up, really. But we get to the final, and I'm not confident we'll beat United. I'm not even going to lie. I am not one piece confident, because United have big game players. Bruno, Rashford. Rashford has one ankle, and it's been really good, because he's been injured most of this season, and he's been really good. Greenwood, Cavani, Pogba. Against my team, I'm not confident. I mean, we've beaten United once this season. Ole hasn't beaten Arteta since Arteta joined Arsenal. But I'm still not confident, because in a final, I think most of the tactics kind of go out the window after the first 5-10 minutes. It's at the back of your head, but it's then when your big game players earn their money. And United, unfortunately, have more big game players than I do.
That's a good point. So your predictions, 1-0 Arsenal or 1-1?
I'll say 1-0 Arsenal.
And then Arsenal goes on.
Away goes, yeah. And in the final, I see United winning it, really. Even so, as far as I want to be biased and say Arsenal, I just see United winning it. They're favorites to win it.
Definitely, dude. It's the odds are against Arsenal.
Yeah. Comments?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be still a very exciting match. Who knows? Maybe we'll see an upset. Maybe Roma will score 5 goals, and we might even see Roma versus Villarreal or Roma versus Arsenal. No, probably not gonna happen. But yeah, I think Man United's gonna take this one overall, because they've been such a good form right now. Greenwood stepping up, Cavani stepping up, Bruno Fernandes just having a immense season, Pogba stepping up. Everyone in their team stepped up, and they really found their form. And Arsenal is a confused team right now, so I don't think they're gonna make it to the final. I think Villarreal moves on. This is Villarreal versus Man United. I think Man United is gonna take it pretty easily.
If they go to the final, and there will be Unai Emery is a Europa League merchant. So if they go to the final, they'll definitely beat United.
Oh, you think Villarreal is gonna beat United?
I said if Villarreal beat Arsenal and go through to the final, I think they'll beat United in the final.
what's your final score prediction then? Man United VRL.
If they go to the final, I say 2-1.
VRL.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn. Okay. That's a very interesting one. Because like odds are against anyone, any other team than Man United right now. Because Man United has been such a good team. But yeah, I could see that too. We'll have to see, Idris. We'll have to see. It's gonna be an intense week this week, you know. Champions League and Europa League both happening.
Yeah.
And you know them way the Spurs. I'm done. You know, I'm not even gonna watch the game today. Sheffield United.
Wow, you've given up.
I've given up, man. Like, I think we're gonna lose against Sheffield United, and we're really going to see, you know, what's happened to us. And then, man, you said 5 years of Arsenal behind, bro. We're like 25 years behind, at least. So, you know, them way there. We'll see. But yeah, is there any closing remarks?
Just show the love. You know, if Arsenal get bantered, I'm gonna take a few weeks off to the end of the season. So catch me next season, really. And let us know in the comments below. I haven't talked to you about this, but like, do you guys want us to have episodes on the Euros? The Euros is this summer. Do you want us to have episodes on those, or you guys want the summer off? Like, we do this for y'all. Let us know in the comments below, because the Euros would be pretty exciting, and some really good teams, some really good young talent on showcase. So let us know in the comments below.
Let us know, guys, and make sure to hit that subscribe and like button, and make sure you share this video with your loved ones, your friends, and just anywhere. And yeah, appreciate it, and we're gonna be back. Peace.
Enchanté.